that was a quick walk around our carbon black E46 M3 Coupe. Now we want to just show you a little bit more detail, some of the stuff you may miss in the photos that make this collector grade E46 M3 a little bit more real. And then we'll start up front where over the course of mileage, it'll, just like any car, pick up little nicks and imperfections. So we'll start, we have a couple there, here, and then of course as we get lower toward the front bumper, that's where it's more prone to get paint chips from driving on the highway. And you know, we just got a handful of them scattered, and then obviously the lower we get, it's kind of just peppered a little bit, but of course just cosmetic, not a real cause for concern, but just kind of shows the reality of driving any car out on the road. So the competition wheels here look great, no damage, no rash, curbing, anything like that. They were very careful keeping this one safe. Where we do have a little bit of weathering just through more mileage, we have some chips around here. Again, this is a pretty standard spot for rock chips, and you'll see a lot of cars come from the factory with a paint protection film applied to that area, just because it is really so common. To the rear of the car, just checking everything out, does look like that is a little chip. My fingernail can catch that as it runs over it. Again, wheels all in really good condition. Nothing to report on that. Odd, it looks like that can't. I just don't believe that to be a chip. No, it's gone. Ha! Knew it. It'd be a weird place to get a rock chip, but anyway, we are going to go to the inside of the car now, and there's not a whole lot of significance to note here. It's been pretty well kept up. I wonder if this steering wheel cover has been replaced, because for the mileage, this material certainly wears out quite a bit. I've seen significantly lower mileage cars with quite a bit more wear. And then we have the handbrake here, which leads me to believe that this was redone at some point, because there's a bit more wear on the handbrake than I see on the steering wheel. But regardless of the circumstances, that is how everything presents. We have the center infotainment area. One thing to note is this area here, just can't even really describe it, but obviously you see it on camera. It's just been pressed more, maybe, I don't know. But additionally, this trim piece here could do to be locked down with some kind of adhesive. I did try to press it in and get it stuck for the photos, but as you can see, it pops its way right back out. But it is secure there, it's not going anywhere, but it certainly could be glued in a little bit better, or replaced, or anything like that. But not really a problem. Just want to show you how that was. And then just a few other little things, like on the sill plate here, this stuff on the M door sill placard, and then same thing happened on the other side. Can't really explain what that is, but I can't feel it. It's not something that I can wipe off or do away with, so that is kind of where we're at. Condition of the seats, pretty remarkable given the mileage. You can see the bolsters there. Not a whole lot of discoloration or really any significant wear to really point out. So that's just about everything that makes this M3 a little less than perfect, but do want to just kind of show you the car in its entirety. See if we can get that carbon black paint to show up. Nice little bluish purple hues when the sun hits it, and we have a little bit of sunlight, just enough to bring it out and show you our E46 M3 coupe.